think about it, the culture that they are perpetuating is, and so everyone just, I don't know if you've had any brownies yet. I had some before I came on with you, but what I am going to say is hold on to your mental seatbelts because I'm going to take you on a magic carpet ride. All right, dig this. Now, the culture that the Kardashians are perpetuating is okay. I just want to make sure that I get the verbiage correct. Now, they're basically culture vultures, right? Because I wouldn't necessarily say culture appreciators. You know, and listen, I'm not like the rest of you girls out here who just hate the Kardashians. I actually really find them entertaining. I don't know them to not like them, but I find them entertaining. I find everything that they push, I find it to be entertaining. I also appreciate them appreciating black women the way that they do, that they would want to vulturize us, that they would almost want to skin and wear us. I kind of find that to be endearing in a way. I know the rest of us find it problematic because it is ironic that black women would not be appreciated for those attributes. However, when paid for and pasted on to white women, they become these almost iconoclastic features. So I know we see each other. You know what I'm saying? We see each other. So I know you know what the deal is. And I know that y'all are looking at all these beautiful brown women and just kind of vulturizing them, you know, with the exception of maybe Kendall, who, and I would even say Courtney to an extent, although I know that she's, to me, looks like she's had some butt work done. She's already admitted to having breast implants. I don't know if she's ever had them removed because she's had 3 kids or what have you. But with the exception of those two, I would say the others, including Mama Chris, have all shown their appreciation for black women in some way, shape, or form by the way that they have scalped and had the finest of physicians scalp them into direct duplications of African American women. So, with that said, I think it's weird that he would, have a book like this. I feel like it's like, I don't know, like, it's like if Beyonce decided to write a book on slaying and whether or not slaying is destroying pop culture. Girl, you the king slayer. Like, what do you mean? Like, what are you saying? I don't understand. So I don't know. But since we are on the subject of Kardashians, Khloerenthal J Karadashian gave birth to a beautiful, I don't know if she's beautiful because we haven't seen her, but I'm sure the baby's beautiful. Beautiful baby girl. After her son, Tristan third trimester Thompson, decided to show his ass. Now, I want to warn you guys because let's just go into this by saying that I feel as though everyone was triggered by the cheateration and the holleration that Ms. Khloe J Karadashian experienced. I feel like a lot of people were triggered. And so I just want to warn you, we're about to talk about cheating. So everybody calm down and take a breath. All right. Now, last week, Tristan was outed as a cheater. Now, the ironic part is he was outed as a cheater with videotapes dating back to 6 months ago. Now, apparently TMZ had hold of these tapes for all this time and never released them until last week. Now, I don't know if that is because perhaps there was a payoff, perhaps there wasn't. I mean, it is no secret that the Kardashians, who basically own E! Entertainment, definitely have a relationship with TMZ and the paparazzi in terms of where to show up and when to show up and blah, 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 blah. So the fact that TMZ would have held on to this tape and not released it until last week definitely is a red flag to me. Now, I'm going to tell you why it's a red flag to me. It is a red flag to me that the week that she is having the baby, they are going to release unflattering information about Tristan. Now, this will kind of either segue into either he'll have to leave her and file for some sort of custody agreement to see his child, in which if they start to slander his name from before birth, doesn't look favorable for him once and if allegedly any courtings were to happen in terms of custody. It's already not looking favorable for him because we're going to paint him in this really negative light. He's irresponsible. He's inconsiderate. Yada, 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 yada. All right. Now, even if that's not the case, I'm sure that he also doesn't want to be seen as problematic to his team. I just want to note that the day that the tapes were released and all the hoopla happened, not only did the Cavs lose, but Tristan was booed when he entered onto the court. People were holding up Khloe, we love Khloe signs. I mean, there was really not going to be a win for him. And furthermore, you're becoming a distraction to your team. You only played 30 minutes. You were not part of the starting lineup. And furthermore, you didn't add any value to the game. And then you're being a distraction to the team? Yeah. If Khloe's not coming to any more of these games to up some attendance in the stand, then you are going to get traded. You, like Iman Shumpert, will be sent off to wherever. You know what I mean? And I'm sure he doesn't want that either. So, third trimester Thompson decided that, you know what, I'm going to keep it cute. Now, allegedly, they are working on the relationship. Now, I know a lot of you feel like throw the whole relationship away and throw the nigga away, right? Now, I don't know their shit. I don't know them like that. But what I will say is, you know, I'm starting to be of the belief that there is no such thing as a monogamous, at least for me, because, you know, I know we are all of the rainbow, but for me, cisgendered men, you know, I'm starting to believe cisgendered hetero men, I'm starting to believe, you know what? Actually, I take that back. I'm just going to say, I'm just starting to believe that there's no such thing as a monogamous relationship. I don't, monogamish, maybe? Monogamous? No. I don't believe it anymore. I believe that everybody is out here being hoes. And what I do know is the thing that we all have to realize, I think, especially when it comes to cheating and the physical, emotional, mental betrayal that exists there. Sometimes if you've ever had anybody cheat on you, if you've ever thought that you were in a monogamous relationship, right? And someone betrayed you, right? That shit can feel worse than actually physically being in pain, at least in my experience. And I think part of the reason why everyone was so head deep into what was going on with Khloe in third trimester. I think because she's carrying the baggage, we're carrying the baggage of not only what we are seeing, because that's the other trigger. We saw him cheat, but we've also probably experienced cheating in our own lives. And from a very empathetic standpoint, we are Khloe. You know what I mean? Like, we are Khloe. In situations, regardless of how much your instincts may warn you that, something's wrong here. This person's probably seeing someone else. You're probably getting dogged out. This motherfucker's rocking you to sleep. Vanessa Hudgens over here is rocking you the fuck to sleep. No matter how much we see that, betrayal will always catch your ass off the fucking guard. I don't care who you are. You're never ready for betrayal. You're not. You know what I mean? And the problem with betrayal and denial is oftentimes we take ourselves to a mental place where we can see the possibility of it, but then we stuff it. We stuff it. Like, I know that could happen to me. I know that this nigga could cheat on me, or whatever. But, like, I can't even think about that. But what I've realized is, if you think about the worst fucking possibility, right, of someone cheating on you, if you think about the worst possibility of what that looks like, right, I think it takes a lot of the mental physical association away of the denial and the betrayal. At least I do. I think, though, that too many people aren't having the honest conversations, whether you're even if you're not in a relationship. I think that it is important when you are like just starting to kick it with somebody, even to find out what is their ideals about monogamy. Do they think it's possible? How do they feel about infidelity? Have they ever been a witness? Have they ever been involved? Have they ever been the one who was committing the cheateration? And how did they atone for it? Did they atone for it? I think it's really important to have those conversations, because I think that is what you learn what someone holds dear. I think that, I know everybody says, well, look at how she got him and blah, blah, blah. I don't care. I don't care how she got him. No one's ever ready for betrayal, because, like, let's keep it a bean. We've all either cheated, right? We've all either cheated or have messed with someone who we knew was in a relationship. Let's keep it a fucking bean out here. Okay. I know we would all like to think that, we are chaste and, the devil can't hold my body down. I know y'all like to think, oh no, could never be me. But let's not front for the cameras. It's me and you talking. We building, all right? I'm not even judging you, because I've done both. I've cheated and I've dated somebody or fucked with somebody or did whatever with somebody who was in a relationship. Never married. I draw the line at marriage because I really do acknowledge the sanctity of the God body relationship of marriage. So I don't get down like that. Or at least if I was messing with someone who was married, I didn't know. But I've never intentionally gone out there seeking someone who is married. But let's not front for the cameras. We've all fallen short of the glory. You're here. And I think that that's okay. To have had that experience or what have you. At least for myself, what I can say is karma's a bitch. Karma is a bitch. And I have been on both sides of the coin. And I was definitely triggered by what happened with Khloe OJ Kardashian and